So hello and welcome to the Lewis Nichols Show. And I'm really excited to bring on my next guests. We've got the fantastic Healy and Tebey. How are you both?
Good,
I'm
thank you.
good.
Well, I've got to say, Song of the Summer really is Song of the Summer. It's one of those tracks that's so addictive when you listen to it. You just want to listen over and over again. You must both be really happy with the finished result.
Oh, I'm just so thrilled to be part of it because I know I heard the song first with Tebey just on the track itself, and I joined him as a duet partner. So it's a different edition of the song, but the song essentially is just an amazing summer track. I would call it a country banger, and definitely one to play good and loud when you're driving along, like most country songs are. It's very uplifting. It's perfect for the summer, and yeah, it's fantastic. I'm delighted to be on it.
And Tebey, I mean, for you, obviously, to write this track, that's obviously so precious to you. I know when you write songs, they're kind of like your baby. So to release this with Una and have that her raw country style voice on the track, you must be happy with that yourself. Is that kind of like a dream come true? Because I know you're a fan of Una from the Saturdays.
Yeah, I've never told her to her face, but it is definitely a dream come true to sing with Una Healy. But yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. I love that we actually changed the second verse melody so Una could sing it, because the original melody for the second verse was just not in the right key for her. It was too low. So that's kind of cool. It's like not only do we bring a new life to the song by having Una sing on it, but also a new melody within the song. So it's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, up until about 5 minutes ago, I was surprised that Una agreed, because Jackie informed me that actually you kept her off the charts with the Saturdays with one of your tracks.
I had forgotten about that until Una. Una was so kind enough to remind me of that one time.
It was a great song. Now, in fairness, Pixie Lott had All About Tonight, which was a song written by Tebey, and we had All Fired Up, our song All Fired Up, and they were neck and neck all week. But yeah, Pipsy pipped us to the post, so I said I'm gonna join Tebey this time on this track. So there's no competition out there.
And I mean, just before we came on, I mentioned to you I was personally a big fan of the Saturdays in the group. But what I love about your solo material is we get to hear those country tones, and we didn't necessarily hear that with the Saturdays music. But now I'm just loving what you're doing, Una. The voice is incredible. Are you feeling that sense of freedom now that you're able to release stuff and do what you're most passionate about?
Yeah. So before the Saturdays, I was doing the singer-songwriter route. Really, it was going down that route, so it was a little bit of a departure from that when I joined the Saturdays, but I still loved every minute of it, and hopefully one day we'll do a little reunion, but I am kind of going back to my more organic sound, I guess. Like, yeah, that's where you hear that more rootsy kind of country vibe, because I grew up with country music. My uncle's a very well-known singer here in Ireland called Declan Nerney, and I always have the country songs on. I play acoustic guitar. That's usually how I write, is with just me and my guitar. So it's more organic, I guess. And I do love country music. Oh, I loved all the 90s country as well. I'd be influenced a lot by that,
Yeah.
So Sheryl Crow is my idol, and always has been, like, even since I was a young girl. Yeah, but you have to say though, like the pop music as well, I love all genres of music. I'm not just like dedicated to only country now. Like, I listen to everything from dance music to pop music to R&B and blues and everything. I just love music.
And I know I spoke to Jackie just before we came on, and I believe in regards to filming of the music video, you both have some good stories. So Una, where was your part filmed for this?
So I shot my part of the video in Ireland on the Wicklow Mountains, where a lot of movie sets are there, like the Game of Thrones film there, the TV show Vikings are there. So it's quite very picturesque, I would say. And then Tebey, he's over in Nashville on a rooftop.
And you're scared of heights as well, I was told.
Absolutely petrified. It was horrible. Yeah, they kept trying to get me closer to the edge because they thought that would make for a fantastic shot, but I wasn't having it. No, I'm definitely scared of heights. But in the end, it turned out so cool. I mean, me being in Nashville, Una's in Ireland, and then the actors who were acting in the video were up in Canada and Toronto. So it really is a multi international music video. It's really cool.
And Tebey, obviously, with both of you working together on this track and it being such a success, do you think you will both work together again, maybe with like an EP or some live shows? Because you've obviously just clicked in regards to the vocals and the songwriting. It's all come together.
Yeah, I mean, I told Una that if if the Saturdays ever want to do a reunion, I would love to get in the studio there and see if we can have a #1 together on that side of things. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'll hold you to that. I'll remember that. So when we're looking for our comeback tune, it will be with Tebey.
Please tell me that is on the horizon, because I'm not exaggerating when I say I was such a big fan, because you were just such a versatile group. Every song was just incredible. Like I said, I watched them, I went to see you perform live. So could we in the near future potentially see you come back?
Yeah, I see. You were saying you were at the Greatest Hits tour, which was not even 7 years ago. I think it's kind of too soon to come back right now. I think we need to leave it a little bit longer for the nostalgia to kick in, because that's where it really is special, when people come to a show and it brings them back to a time like maybe when they were whatever age they were when they were a fan. Like, we're not ageist in the Saturdays. We have fans of all ages, from kids to the adults and the grandparents that were even in the audience too, So we'll see anyway what happens, but hopefully it will happen, because I think most bands like to get back together and give it another go. We'll see.
And quickly, the last thing I want to ask you is, what's the reaction been like towards this single? Like, have you had an incredible reaction? Because it genuinely is one of the most catchiest tracks, and it's already on. On Spotify, you get your on repeat playlist. It's my number 3 already, so that's how addictive it is.
Yeah, that's a lot of people say it's catchy, and it's sort of like when you hear it, for the first time, you'll start singing along, because it has that lovely hook in it as well, with the song of the summer. So appropriate for right now. We're having a great summer, so yeah, hopefully it's someone's song of the summer for many years to come.
Well, I want to thank you both for coming on the show. I know you've got lots of interviews that you're doing today to promote this incredible track. So thank you for giving me your time today, and we hope to get you both on in the future.
Lovely. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thanks, Tebey.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.